All right, guys, so we're starting 18-2, reteaching and practice. Because of your standards, you do not have to measure triangular prisms. You just have to do the rectangular ones, the cubes. So because we don't have to do that with the standards, I'm just going to cut that out. And also number 1 over here as well. You don't have to do that one. All right, so we're going to start off with number 2. And number 2 is really awesome. Because with number 2, it's a cube. And with a cube, just like our tissue box here, all our sides are the what? Same. So we've got 9 inches by 9 inches by 9 inches, right? And if we were to find the volume, which they didn't ask us to, but if we were to find the volume of that, the formula for volume is length times width times height, right? So if we were to find the volume, what's 9 times 9 times 9? Can anybody figure that out? And you can use your calculator on your Chromebook if you need to. All right, Logan, what do you got? 729? Is he right?
Yes.
So if we were to find the volume, it'd be 729 what? What's the unit of measurement? Inches cubed. Why is it cubed?
Because it is a cube.
Because it's 3-dimensional, right? We've measured it in 3 ways. Are y'all good right here? Have you written this one down? Okay, they're not asking us to do volume, though. They're asking us to do surface area. Remember the formula for surface area. If we were to do that, it would be this. Surface area will be 2 times that those 2 measurements. So whatever it may be. So let's do 2 times the length plus 2 times the height plus 2 times the width and the height. So it would be essentially that. The great thing about this is a cube. We don't have to do any of that because we just find out what one measurement is. So for this one, we find out one measurement. So 9 times 9. 9 times 9 is what? 81. And the great thing about this is it's not just 2 sides that are the same. How many sides are the same for this one? All of them. 6. Look, 6. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All of them are the same. Yep. So 81 times 6. Go ahead and figure that out. And yes, you may use your calculator on your Chromebook. 486? 486 what? Not cubed. We're not finding volume. 2 squared. It's 2-dimensional because we're not filling up this box. Are we filling up this box? No, we're finding the surface area. Excuse me just a second, guys. Pause this. All right, so we're doing cubes, rectangular prisms, and we know that with this rectangular prism, like this side and this side are the same, and this side and this side are the same, and this side and this side are the same. And so what they've done is instead of giving us the shape for 3, 4, and 5, they've just given us the measurements. Yeah, so we're going to have to use our calculator for these because the numbers start to get a little wonky and big. All right, and I will be using a different color pen for these. So for number 3, let's write it out so it makes it a lot easier for you. All right, so remember our formula and all that stuff. So we're going to do our length times our width Well, you know what? Let's do the formula they gave us so it'll be easier for you. Because it's over here, sorry. All right. So remember, it's 2 of your length and width plus 2 of your length and height plus 2 of your width and height. So you need the length and the width. Your length is 5.5 times your width, which is 4.5. All of that, you're going to times it by 2. And when I write 2 beside the parentheses, it's telling it 2 times. Okay?
49.5.
All right, so what did you get?
49.
Is that what you've got? That times 2. 49.5. Okay. Okay, now, change my color. I need to do length times height and times it by 2. So my length times my height times all that by 2. All right, help me out. 38.5. So 5.5 times 3.5 times 2 is what? 38.5. We need to pay attention. The next one is width and height. So our width is 4.5. Sorry, no. Yep, width times it by our height, 3.5. So essentially, we've multiplied them all times each other, times it by 2.
31.5.
Now, what I have to do is I got to take all this and add it up. So go ahead with your calculator and add all that up.
It's 119.5.
119.5.
Yes.
Okay. What's the unit of measurement?
Centimeters. Square.
Why is it squared?
Because it's two-dimensional.
It's two-dimensional. We're just doing 2 dimensions. We got length and width, those 2 things, or length and height, or width and height. So we're just measuring those 2 things, those flat surfaces, right? Those flat surfaces. We're not measuring the inside. All right, so that's the answer for this one. Right now, I want you guys to work on number 4, okay?
We'll do 15 times 9.
Then you start doing that, okay? I'm going to pause the video. Go ahead and work on number 4. All right, so we're starting off 15 times 3.8 times 2 equals what?
270.
270. Then we need to do the next one. So 15 times 9. So we did 15 times 3.8. Now we're doing 15 times 9 times 2.
Which equals 57.
57. All right, now
You do
we did the 15s.
9 times 3.8.
9 times 3.8. We haven't done that one yet.
Which equals
Times 2.
Which equals 34.2.
34.2.
And then you add all those up.
Okay, you add them all up. What they get?
125.4 inches square.
Wait, not 100. Something's not right.
No, 15 times 9 is... Yeah.
Something's not right here.
15 times 9 is 570.
570.
15.
Do I need to do the calculation?
5 times 3.8 is not equal to 75 times 2. Yeah,
Which one's wrong?
15 times 9 is 320. Oh, the second one is 200.
Let's start over. What's 15 times 3.8?
200.
Times 2.
170.
It's
570.
570.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the second one is 270.
Okay. No. No. It's not possible. You guys cannot rush the math. Listen, there's only one right answer in math. Let's start over. Let's start over. All right. 15.
114.
15 times 9 times 2. Right now, what's 15 times 9 times 2?
135. Just because he didn't.
What is 15 times 9 times 2? 270? Okay. Now, what? Yeah, make sure you erase off your calculator. That's what the problem is. All right, now, what's 15 times 3.8 times 2?
114.
Is that right now? Okay, guys, don't rush the process. I would rather get my answer right than wrong. And then 9 times 3.8 times 2 is what?
34.2.
Is that right? Okay, now we're going to add it all up. Does that not look right to you?
No.
Okay. Guys, you should be using your calculator. You need to start over. Here.
68.
Nope, we're starting over.
Oh my God.
15 times 9 times 2. What is it?
270.
Is that correct?
Yes.
Have you checked it?
Yes.
Okay, next one. 15 times 3.8 times 2.
114.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Next one. 9 times 3.8 times 2.
68.4.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Now, please, when I ask you to use a calculator, please use it, okay? Now, what's the last step? When you add them all up, what's the answer?
452.4.
I'm not going to set this in stone yet. Check your work. Check it twice. Check it right now.
I got it. It's right.
How do you know it's right?
I just calculated it.
How do you know? Did you do it twice?
I did.
You ever hear that saying? Do you ever hear that saying, measure twice, cut once?
Yes.
Yes.
You've heard it?
Yes.
Because look, we over here cut 3 times. You. Mm-hmm.
Not good. I got one.
All right. What's the unit of measurement?
Inches squared.
Inches squared. All right. Now, for number 5, we're looking at yards. Go ahead and solve number 5 without me.
Sure, why not?
Okay, let's go ahead and start. So this one's 2 times 6 times 2. What's 2 times 6 times 2? 24. All right. What's 2 times 1.7 times 2? 6.8. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. And then we need to do 6 times 1.7 times 2.
20.4.
20.4.
Yes.
20 and 4 tenths. Is that what you guys have?
Yes.
Then what do you do next?
51.2 yards squared.
Okay. So 51 and 2 tenths yards squared.
Good job, everyone.
Good job.
Yeah. We're all so smart.
You guys are smart. Okay. Now, let's flip on to the other side. I want to show you which problems I don't want you to do. Yeah. So number 1, don't do that one. Okay. You're just going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 with this one. That's all I want you to do. Okay. Because these problems take forever, and I don't want you spending an hour on this. Yeah. Okay. And then when you're done with these problems, you're going to move on to your choice board.